just a good old boy.
Alright, y'all, it's track removing day. New track's sitting over there. A little bit different pad than these. These got more of the solid pad. Those have more, a little bit of a tread to them because they got these divots cut out, but they're still pretty close to the same. Gonna be trying to get these off. These are, let's see, what size was these tracks? Where's the dang thing at? Dang it. Huh. Well, we'll walk over here and look at these because they're the same size. At least they better be. These are 450X 86N by 55s is what these tracks are. These particular ones, I don't know what brand these are. I think they're the ones that come on it from New Holland. They're 450X 86 55s. So it's the same thing. So that's what size tracks these are. We got to get these off and put the new ones on. I've only ever done this one other time, and it's been a little while, so maybe a little bit rusty. I gotta remember exactly how I got to rake these things off. I ain't got to be as ginger with them this time. So you open up your track to your track tensioner and you screw it out like that, or you can pull it back so far and it's got a hole it'll shoot out of, but it comes out easier if you just pull the whole thing out. I'm gonna lay that in here, and now I've got to take the bucket and push inward on the track tensioner. It's done went in some, but to make sure it's all the way in, then we got to pull that track off. So let's get started. Well, I changed the other side and everything went smooth and easy, and I looked at the camera and when I went to talk to it, and it wouldn't on. So now I get to record the other side. Went and got the case or this tooth bucket. I found it's a little bit easier than the other way, so let's try this again and hopefully I'll get it recorded this time. Here we go. Push the end in first. Alright,
tag somewhere.
It's the identification tag.
Huh?
It's the identification tag.
And that's how you get it tight. You pump the grease in there.
Yep.
Look like that to hold it.
Got a hydraulic cylinder in there and fill it full of grease.
And blows it out.
Yep. I gotta pump it full of grease. One of those longer ones today where we got these tracks. They actually sold them. I told the guy that was at the counter, I said, that's y'all the first place I've ever been and it actually sells locking lubes in the store. I said, normally I have to get them all offline. He said, man, we started selling them earlier this year. He said, we can't keep them. He said, people buy them things like crazy. I said, I can believe it. I said, I've had mine 3 years. Some of the best money I ever spent. I love mine. I grease stuff every day. I have to rebuild mine probably once a year, but it's still nothing compared to those other ends. And then they don't hold. They won't stay on the fittings. They leak and everything else where those don't really. There you go. That's it on. I had to push on this one more than I did the other one. I was getting kind of worried. I didn't like having to shove on it as hard as I was. But for whatever reason, this one was a little bit tighter. I don't know if the idler on the front didn't push all the way in or what, because maybe some mud's in there. But this in here, it pretty well fell on. I had bad luck though. Both sides, the cover plate for the tensioners, I had a bolt break on both sides off. Right there. So now I've got to try to get all that out, but I ain't gonna bore y'all with that and my misery. I'm probably gonna go drive it around and see if it feels any better, but we'll see. Let's try it out, see if she's any quieter or rides any better. I'll say it doesn't vibrate as much. See what it feels like on the rag. It's not as bad. It's not as bad, but it's not a whole lot better. I mean, it's still a rattle trap in this thing. I was hoping these tracks, newer tracks, would help some, but it's still awful. It's not great, but it's better. better than it was. At least, let's see, we gotta move it out. Go ahead and grab forks. We'll move this pallet where it needs to be. And then we'll put this thing up. It's still just a vibrating rail trap in these New Hollands. New tracks, old tracks, or whatever. Compared to some of the other loaders I've run. It rides a little better than it did, but it's still just a rattle trap. Rattle trap New Holland. That's what I'm gonna start calling them. That case is twice the machine this thing is as a whole, if you want my opinion. Even though they're both made by the same company. The older style cases were twice the machines those are. That in there hardly ever gives trouble. That one gives trouble all the time. Thanks for watching. Please comment, rate, and subscribe.